Welcome, everybody. I'm Joe from the Game House. Today we'll be doing a Baltimore Ravens 2025 NFL mock draft. Our Ravens are on the clock in our 2025 NFL mock draft series here at the Game House. We'll be doing a mock draft for every NFL team before the 2025 NFL draft. We're going to be using the NFL mock draft database simulator because I like the way it meshes big boards from across the internet together to make their own big board. And we'll be rejecting all trades as we go along to keep it as realistic as possible. Ravens on the clock at pick number 27. DeAndre Hopkins in, joining King Henry in the backfield as well with Lamar Jackson. So got the wide receiver in Hopkins, got the running back Derrick Henry. There are some ways you can improve this team. Wide receiver still something they need to improve. Edge is definitely on the list. Yeah, I think we're gonna take Mike Green here. College pass rusher out of Marshall. There's some off the field concerns, but I think the Ravens definitely need to address the edge rusher position and get someone who can get some more pressure on the quarterback to make their defense a little bit better next year. And this would be, I think, a good pick and good value at 27. I'm not sure Mike Green actually makes it that far. Pick 59. All right. Doubling down on edge rusher wouldn't be a terrible idea, to be honest. Um, I think I'm going to go. Let's go Jonas Avanilla out of Arizona. Played tackle in college. Probably going to move inside at next year at the NFL. Andrew Voorhees currently slotted to start at left guard, a guy they took in the later rounds of the draft a couple of years ago. I think that you can improve the interior offensive line play and help this offense even more. This is tough. I'm kind of between Alec Aomanor and Andrew Bakuba here. Let's go Andrew Bakuba. They've been using Kyle Hamilton in a lot of different ways and making him versatile. So let's get a deep safety, an athletic guy that you can keep on moving Kyle Hamilton around and have that defense be even a little bit better there too. Would it be nice to get a wide receiver? Yes, but you already got DeAndre Hopkins as well. So not the end of the world if you don't get one. This pick, I think Torrey Horton could be a consideration again, just because of the wide receiver thing. Could take a corner. I think corner depth is important. Let's go Torrey Horton, the wide receiver out of Colorado State. Hurt this year, but has some pretty good tape from the years prior. I think he's a guy who could be an impactful receiver at the next level. All right. This pick, 136. Defensive line is up there. Corner is still up there. The next pick is 176. I'm gonna wait on some of these running backs because I'm not sure not sure some of these corners are going to be there. Let's get Dorian Strong out of Virginia Tech just to help that corner depth. I'm not sure it's a top need anymore, but I think at least getting that depth is important. And then we wait for pick 176 and see where some of these guys fall. And some of them do. Jaden Blue, Trevor Etienne, Brashard Smith. I think Etienne is a better all-around back than anyone here. I'm going to go Blue because I think the NFL is higher on him than I am, and I think he impact can be like a good complement to Derrick Henry for this next season. Next pickup, let's go Elijah Roberts out of SMU. Kind of a tweener between an edge and a defensive lineman. Spent time at Miami before transferring to SMU. I think they can find a way to use him and get the most out of him. Pick 203. Holland Pierce out of Rutgers. Let's get some more offensive line depth for the Ravens and make sure that's all shored up there. Pick 210. I'm going to take Antoine Powell-Ryland. I've been taking him in a lot of mock drafts, but he seems to fall in the simulator, and I have a way higher grade than the simulator does. Another edge rusher that I think could be impactful, very good production, and also a good athlete. Oronde Gadsden. Now, they like taking tight ends. He's going to be a similar mold to what they have in Likely, but I at this rate, take them and try to develop them. You can keep them on the practice squad for a bit if you have a tight end jam, which they probably will. But I think that's a pretty good pick there as well. The last pick. Let's go with. I've taken almost every position at this point. We can go with Nick Martin. Kind of a tweener between linebacker and edge, but at least can help you out on special teams at the very least. All right, so pick number 27, Mike Green, the edge out of Marshall. Pick 59, Jonas Avanilla, the interior offensive lineman out of Arizona. Pick 91, Andrew Bakuba, the safety out of Texas. Pick 129, Torrey Horton, the wide receiver out of Colorado State. Pick 136, Dorian Strong, the corner out of Virginia Tech. Pick 176, Jadon Blue, the running back out of Texas. Pick 183, Elijah Roberts, the defensive lineman out of SMU. Pick 203, Colin Pierce, the offensive tackle out of Rutgers. Pick 210, Antoine Powell Ryland, the edge rusher out of Virginia Tech. Pick 212, Oronde Gadsden, the tight end out of Syracuse. And pick 243, Nick Martin, the linebacker slash edge rusher out of Oklahoma State. All right, so let me know what you think of this draft in the comments below. We'll be doing more mock drafts for every NFL team before the 2025 NFL draft. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.